Trang Lon sat under a banyan tree. He was snoring loudly. A group of court officials approached him. They looked very serious.
Trang Lon, wake up!
Shouted the lead official. Trang Lon rubbed his eyes. Trang Lon, what is it? Can a pig get some sleep? The officials chuckled. They were used to Trang Lon's silly ways.
The king has a very important task for you.
Trang Lon yawned. Trang Lon, a task? For me? But I'm just a simple pig farmer. The lead official smiled.
The king has chosen you to be his ambassador.
Trang Lon's jaw dropped. Trang Lon, ambassador? Me? But I don't even own fancy clothes. The officials laughed.
Don't worry, Trang Lon, the king will provide.
Trang Lon was given a donkey and a set of new clothes. He set off for the neighboring kingdom. As he rode, people pointed and laughed.
Look, it's the fool ambassador.
They cried. Trang Lon just smiled and waved. He didn't mind being laughed at, he was used to it. Finally, he reached the palace of the neighboring king. The king was a serious man with a stern face. He looked down at Trang Lon.
So you are the famous fool ambassador,
he said. Trang Lon bowed clumsily. Trang Lon, your majesty, he mumbled. The king chuckled.
I've heard many stories about your unique talents.
The neighboring king had set a challenge. He showed Trang Lon 3 identical golden statues.
Tell me which of these statues is the most valuable.
The courtiers gasped. This was a trick question. Trang Lon scratched his head. He looked at the statues. They all looked the same to him.
Well?
Demanded the king. Trang Lon knew he had to say something. He pointed randomly at the statue in the middle. Trang Lon, that one! He declared. The king raised an eyebrow.
And why is that, ambassador?
Trang Lon shrugged. Trang Lon, it's in the middle. The middle is always the best. The king burst into laughter. The courtiers joined in. Trang Lon had no idea why they were laughing, but he laughed along too. The king wiped a tear from his eye.
You are a fool, ambassador, but a lucky one.
It turned out that the middle statue was indeed the most valuable. It was hollow and filled with precious gems. The king had to pay a large sum of gold to the king of Trang Lon's land, as they had agreed. Trang Lon returned home a hero. He still didn't understand how he had succeeded. But he didn't care. He had a cart full of gold and everyone loved him. Even a fool could be lucky sometimes.